Hello, good evening, and welcome back to Riga for the FIBA EuroBasket. It's game day 2, Group A, and it's the battle of unbeaten Portugal against Serbia. Turkey improved to 2-0 with a 92-78 win over Czechia, and we just watched as Latvia survived against Estonia 72-70. Here are the standings. Turkey up at the top at 2-0, Latvia 1-0, Serbia 1-0, and Portugal also 1-0. And well, who knows? It could be that we're heading towards a titanic clash between Serbia and Turkey. I think a lot of people already talking about that matchup as being a pivotal one. I'm Jeff Taylor, joined by Mike Taylor. Mike, third game of the day. Serbia start as huge favorites. At no time in a FIBA EuroBasket do you ever want to switch off, though, and think that you're just going to roll to victory, even if you're going up against a Portugal team that is playing at the EuroBasket for the first time in 14 years.
And one thing that was so impressive about Serbia last night was that focus. They came in and took care of business. They controlled the game. Really outstanding performance from the team. Coach Pesic had these guys ready to play, and they need to do it again today. Again, Portugal on the big stage for the first time in a while. Really great first impression, but now it's next level. So let's see how they can measure up. This Serbia team has got everything they need to go far in this tournament, and they've been impressive with that focus so far here in the first game.
I think objectively speaking, you know, Germany, they beat Serbia in the FIBA Basketball World Cup final, and Serbia finished third at the Olympics last year. Of course, Jokic played last year, and they were close to being the USA in the semifinals. This might be the best team in the world, Serbia, other than the USA, and possibly Germany if you want to throw them into the mix. But don't forget they beat Germany in the bronze medal game. This is a David and Goliath.
Without a doubt, you know, Serbia has the talent, but they also have the style of play. You know, pressuring the basketball with guards, you know, like Abramovic. You've got, you know, Jokic. You've got Jovic, Bogdanovic at times. The list goes on and on. They have so many weapons and so much talent. And again, this Portugal team is based around Kita and a lot of unknown names. So it's a great opportunity for them to get on the big stage.
Well, you're going to know the name Nemias, and that's with a sh at the end. He wants to make that clear. Nemias Keita, who plays in the G League and the NBA as a member of the Boston Celtics organization, also in the G League, and he was absolutely sensational playing for that man right there, Mario Gomes, in the first game, a win over Czechia. So, players on the court for the national anthems.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, if you're able, please remain standing for the national anthem of Portugal.
Such great theater. What an opportunity for that man, Svetislav Pešić. I was going to say for that man, Mario Gomes, and then the camera moved to face Svetislav Pešić, but also a wonderful opportunity for Portugal to go up against one of the world's best in Serbia with that incredible tradition. But don't be mistaken that the Portuguese can't play. Remember, they're 1-0. They beat Czechia. They beat them convincingly on opening day, and they are not here to make up the numbers. Their idea primarily is to get out of this group phase, get to the round of 16, and then see what happens.
Well, for Portugal tonight.
Yeah, Gediminas Petritis from the USA, the crew chief, Wojciech Liszka from Poland on the left, and Ilias Kanelis from Cyprus on the right. Sorry, I cut you off.
No problem, Jeff. As I was saying, for Portugal, the expectations are all with Serbia today. So they've got nothing to lose, but this is a great benchmark for their team to see where they're at, how they measure up.
Filip Petrušev, Nikola Jovic, Bogdan Bogdanovic, Nikola Jokic, and Aleksa Vramovic in the starting five for Serbia. But as we know, they go deep, and they will go deep to that bench tonight.
So much fun to watch. Some of the passes yesterday were unbelievable, and the Joker got his teammates involved. The passing and the playmaking, but you can see his heart is into this team, and that's something special when you have a talent like this player, such a feel for the game, and so much experience with Coach Pešić. He's done so many things in his career. He's been fantastic in so many different stops, and arguably this Serbian national team might be his favorite stop throughout his career.
Of course, yep, he coached Germany to the title in '93, Yugoslavia to the EuroBasket title in 2001. Diogo Brito, Trevon Williams, Miguel Queiroz, Rafael Lisboa, and Nemias Keita in the starting five. Voitso Amarant, and everybody else coming off the bench. How about his rim protection?
He was fantastic yesterday. He did so many things in that win over Czechia. He showed off skill. He showed off the athleticism, the shot blocking. His presence in the paint changed so many shots. But what a great matchup for him to play against Nikola Jokic. I mean, fantastic experience as a young big man.
Number 50, Nikola Jokic, and number 30, Aleksa Vramovic.
Well, when you go up against Jokic, you know you're going up against the best. And when you say the best, you're talking the best, not just here, but anywhere. Three-time NBA MVP, NBA champion, perennial all-star, you name it, he does it.
And it's not only one player. It's not just the Joker. There's so many good players on this Serbian roster. It's such a great team, so much fun to watch.
Imagine if you're Gomes, the coach, having a game plan for this game.
Yeah, you're just saying, hey, don't back down. We're going to try to dictate the game against these guys, and you want to try to win as many possessions as you can. Now the challenge is, there's so many areas that Serbia can attack you from.
Do you think Svetislav Pešić is enjoying the moment?
Well, as we know, Sveti, he's a guy that is looking ahead. He's not thinking only about now. He's doing different things to try to take the pressure off of his team. He's doing different things to try to make sure his guys are not just satisfied with the present. He wants to continue this team growing as they move forward. And I think this really shone through last night with their focus through the majority of that game.
Nemias Keita, his big moment going up against Jokic. And Portugal just took the pressure off by the way they came out firing in that opening game against Czechia. They've got real possibilities. It might not happen tonight. If it does, it is quite possibly one of the all-time great giant killings in EuroBasket history. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Arena Riga here in Latvia. EuroBasket 2025 game day 2. And the battle between Portugal and Serbia. Portugal winning the opening tip, attacking the basket to the right. And Keita gets the first bucket. Well, it took a while for Estonia to score the other night. Didn't take Portugal any time.
Athletic finish. Back to the basket, off the glass, outstanding. Big challenge for Portugal is how they handle the ball pressure from the Serbian guards.
Nice bounce pass. Oh, nope, it was intercepted. And Lisboa and Brito, they tried to throw the lob to Keita. Knocked away. Avramovic from the wing. Another opportunity for Serbia. And Serbia were ruthless against Estonia, who had this entire arena, it felt like, pulling for them. And there is the first bucket, Petrusev, for Serbia.
So again, you see Petrusev just posting up to finish his cut right at the rim, and a great high-low pass from Jokic.
Lisboa losing it out of bounds. Can't beat yourself if you play Serbia, but they tend to make you beat yourself. Put pressure on you. It's like you're chasing shadows with this team that passes it so well. Nice bounce pass. Oh. And then Trayvon Williams comes up with the basketball. Brito almost turns it over. Lisboa for 3. Czechia knows that he can shoot it. There's Avramovic.
Great passing in transition. You see on the Portugal side, they need to be more sure with the ball when they have opportunities to finish. And that's one thing Serbia was.
Trayvon Williams doesn't hesitate. Good defense, Brito. They tried to get it to Jovic. Brito pulls up on the break. Count it! The 3 for Portugal. Talk about the challenge for Keita, but how about Williams getting a chance to go up against Bogdanovic? Nikola Jovic takes it deep, and he's fouled by Brito.
You know, the thing with Serbia, they've got so many players that can take you into the post. Look at his one-hand pass off the rebound, and then a one-hand pass, just bullet right up to Avramovic. Great teamwork and a court awareness here from several Serbia players.
That foul was actually on Queiroz. So Jovic goes to the line. Wasn't that long ago that Jovic was here in Riga playing in the under-19 FIBA Basketball World Cup 2021. And, well, here he is playing now for the senior team and starting.
He's developed really well. Had a great game on Wednesday night. He played really well for Serbia.
Put Serbia in front. Trayvon Williams lost it, gets it back, gets it to Keita. Brito goes baseline, puts up the reverse. He's come out with a little bit of attitude tonight, taking on. He's embracing the moment. Avramovic drives in, is denied, and here comes Lisboa. Portugal with a 1-point lead and a chance to stretch it. Front and back stays out for Trayvon Williams. Trayvon Williams played great defensively against Czechia. Petrusev. And, well, there's the presence of Keita. The Czechs felt that, and now Serbia has. Good defense. Bogdanovic, though. Jovic losing the handle. Jovic from deep, got it! And an unsportsmanlike foul has been called on Serbia. Wow. Wojciech Liszka, the Poland referee who refereed the gold medal game at the Olympics, doesn't hesitate. An unsportsmanlike foul as Brito goes down holding his midsection. Now, I think they'll have a look at it most likely, unless he's certain. So watch Brito left of the screen. Oh. Well, certainly Brito went into him as well.
He gave him a jab, gave him a body blow on the block out. I think this will be a pretty easy call.
Let's listen.
I see him wind up impact to the stomach area by number 3. What do you see?
Yeah, I see the same thing. That's not a basketball play.
We have 2, so unsportsmanlike foul. I have an unsportsmanlike foul, number 3, 2 free throws.
Are you considering something more?
No, to me that's unsportsmanlike. What do you think? Do you think it's a swing?
Yeah, it looks like a swing. Go normal speed, please. Go normal speed.
Normal speed?
Yeah.
Okay, so are you leaning towards a disqualifying foul?
Yeah.
Give us a different angle. Anything from the front side?
Okay, let's look at this one. He delivers him a blow with the right hand.
Okay, so we have a blow to the stomach. We will go with a disqualifying foul on number 3. He will be ejected from the game. 2 free throws for number 0, and ball will be inbound in the front court.
Exactly.
Okay.
Mike, I think Petrusev is going to be absolutely shocked. He is gone. And it makes you wonder if he has ever been thrown out of a game.
So talk to me. I hear it. They call it.
You thought, yes, he punched him.
Yeah.
So they're going to have to absorb this decision. But when you have video evidence like that, Mike, there's nothing to dispute.
It looked like Petrusev was not happy about the physical blockout. It's simply playing hard for Portugal. But, you know, there's no place in the game for, you know, a cheap shot, a punch. And he got him right in the solar plexus and put him down. So I think the officials did an excellent job here. There's really not much pushback from the Serbian bench. I think they all understand it. And again, you know, let's see how this adversity will affect this game.
Well, it's unfortunate for Petrusev, but if you're going to dance, you got to pay the fiddler. And Brito goes to the line and makes the first of the 2 unsportsmanlike fouls.
But Jeff, there are so many camera angles on these games that you're not going to get away with cheap shots. You're not. It's just going to. They're going to find them. So the referees do an excellent job here. The upgrade clearly warranted. And now let's see, you know, how the Serbian team will react.
Honestly, Pezic is just such an incredible coach. And within discipline, you know, he accepts. He's always been like that. If he thinks, I remember when he used to coach at Valencia that he's going to challenge this. When he used to coach at Valencia, if his players started mouthing off, he would just take him out of the game. So I'm sure he's just going to get on with it. No, they're not going to challenge it.
I think that's just the better decision. You don't want to use your challenge here. 5 minutes, 43 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Still, I don't think this erases the fact that Serbia are going to be massive favorites in this game, but it does change things a little bit. Keita gets it up in time. It's also maybe kind of like a shot across the bows to all players in this tournament that you're not going to be able to get away with anything if you do something. There is Bogdanovic missing it. Here's Brito. And Abramovich called for the block. Brito goes to help him up, trying to perhaps diffuse the situation a little bit.
He was leaning to his left a little bit, but again, you see the...
Mike, I hate that play by Abramovich. I mean, come on.
Yeah, he's just trying to draw the charge on the out-of-control player.
Yeah.
But
play
again,
basketball.
Yep.
Here's Lisboa. You can count it. Oh, Portugal. 5 minutes in with an 11-9 lead. Vucevic, who was showing no mercy the other night against Estonia. Jokic going to work against Keita, has it knocked away but gets it back. Oh my. Only a player of his skill and talent.
He's so patient.
Going to do that.
Looking for his teammates first, and then what a finish. Leaning backwards.
Trayvon Williams. Bogdanovic.
He's so good getting downhill.
Well, they've had some great ones over the years from Serbia as a part of Yugoslavia, and he will go down as one of the all-time greats. Bogdanovic. There is a pass up to Bogdanovic. Vucevic intercepted but fouled.
You can see what he tried to do. He tried to hit Jovic right by the rim.
Yeah, he got fouled by Brito.
Here's this finish. Take a look at this, Jeff. How he leans backwards.
Yeah, he was. Keita had a handful of Jokic jersey right there.
Beautiful. Just the touch. And that's, Jeff, that's a straight switch. No rim.
So Jovic comes back into the game. Another of these players that has just been with Serbia forever. Abramovich sits down. So we're knotted at 14. Remember, Serbia just unloaded on Estonia in front of a packed house on opening night. Portugal did well to beat Czechia. Here's Williams. That was long. And Vucevic goes down, the ball hit out of bounds.
Portugal has shown up here. You see they're really competing. You know, Serbia can't have the mentality that this is going to be easy. And then because they do have a little bit of a challenge on their hands, now you start looking at the referees. You know, they got to make sure they keep themselves focused on winning this next play.
So Val in the game. Brito goes out now. Ventura in, as well as Amarant.
2-3 zone on the end line.
Good job, Williams. He just does so many good things on defense. He gets his hands on so many balls. Amarant. Queiroz. Look at that. Good hands by Jokic. Up to Vucevic.
You know, it's The court vision is amazing with Jokic. You know, the no look to the runner on the wing and just throw it over the top to the player behind the defense. Beautiful.
Little runner, Queiroz, and now a run rather. And Serbia up 3. Foul by Ventura. Problem is, when you miss a shot like that, it's very makeable. You're going to get punished by Serbia.
Yeah, Serbia is an outstanding transition team. So if it's a missed shot or a turnover, look at them run. And again, they're all running hard because they trust their teammates are going to pass them the ball. They've got such great passers. And for them, that's probably the most enjoyable part of the game, where they can attack in transition. So that defense to offense becomes a lot of fun for them to play together. So Jeff, Petrusev is sent off. Vučković comes in, and immediately he's impacted into the game right away. At the free throw line for a couple trips. 5 points already. So this guy had the flag on his face.
Have you ever done that?
I've never had a flag on my face, but I had some pie in the face when I was.
Because it was your birthday.
That's exactly right.
We're going to milk that, aren't we?
Oh, of course.
Your wife thought you did it on purpose.
She thought it was a setup.
Here's Amarant. Gets it up. Nice shot over Jokic.
I'm real impressed with this start for Portugal. These guys have shown up to play. This is great to see.
There goes Jokic. Two-handed jam.
On-time delivery. Jokic is open. Great delivery on time from Jovic. Beautiful pick and roll play.
Queiroz wide open. Didn't look like he wanted to take that. And Trayvon Williams stepped out of bounds.
But already from Serbia, you need to see more multiple efforts defensively. They're definitely, you know, a step lower with their defensive intensity in tonight's game.
Remember, it was a charged up full house against them in the first game. Not so much tonight. Most of the lower bowl filled. And the turnover, here's Williams, open floor, over the shoulder. Ventura, you can count it. Three-pointer. Back to a two-point game.
Again, a lot of dribbling from Jovic last possession. You know, let's get the ball to Jokic on the elbow, run some splitting action, and let them play through the pass.
Manish Keita getting a breather right now. Here is Jovic. Oh, nice.
Or take it right down the middle to the rim.
Good D again from Jokic, almost forcing the turnover. They get Amarant and Queiroz with the rebound. New 14.
But Jeff, let's be honest. Look how easy it is for Portugal to get shots against this Serbian defense right now.
How about that? Hoval getting blocked by Jokic. And he gets to Vučković. And now the last shot will belong to Portugal, most likely. Williams missing it from deep right at the end. 1 quarter in the books. Serbia having to navigate a little difficulty here, hitting a bump in the road with the Petrusev ejection. Lead it 23-19 over Portugal.
Serbia in control of the game. But again, you can see their intensity level is not the same as it was last night. Give Portugal credit the way they started here.
Well, Keita had the great start for Portugal. And it felt like when Estonia played, they were just nervous or something, and maybe the intensity was ratcheted up by Serbia. Tonight, you've mentioned it's not where it needs to be, but don't take anything away from Portugal.
Right. The biggest number that stands out after the first quarter is 14 points in the paint for Serbia compared to 4 for Portugal. Both teams have 5 turnovers. But again, you know, give Portugal credit. They're competing. They're making Serbia work for it. At the same time, a little unexpected adversity, and, you know, the readiness is not the same as it was for that first game last night on Wednesday.
Jokic having a big impact already. 4 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. And when you want to watch a player the ilk of Nikola Jokic, you want to have courtside 1891. So scan in the QR code so you can watch him in live streaming with the Serbia team. See all the video highlights and watch everything with international basketball.
Nikola Jokic has a very special ilk.
I like it. But I'm not sure he's wearing much silk. I think he's a little more advanced. Here we go. Guduric checks in.
One of the positives about
Milutinovic also.
One of the positives about this game, you can get some of your bench players a lot of good minutes if you're Serbia, so that helps them be prepared for later in the tournament.
Vukcevic, Milutinovic, who's checked in, is tied up. Oh boy. Svetislav Pešić from the conversation with Vojciech Liška. It's a 4-point deficit. Brito, offensive foul, Queiroz.
How about that set play action for Brito, just running in circles?
Vanja Marinkovic coming in. If I'm Queiroz, I'm not doing the finger wag to say that was a bad call. You want to keep the refs on your side, if possible, if they are on your side. You don't want to get them, you don't want to get under their skin. Uh-oh, Amarant goes down. He's looking a little hurt. And they hand it off to Milutinovic. So Amarant says somebody needs to wipe up the moisture.
The second late delivery drop-off from Jovic in the lane. Excellent playmaking.
Brito high off the glass, and there's the follow. Oh, it doesn't go for a held foul. That was a missed opportunity. And those are the misses that can be costly for a team that's trying to stay with one of the best in the world. Look at this. Just the easy handoff.
But notice, Jeff, the eyes are up and eyes on the rim, drawing the shot blocker. Hey, giving him the impression he's going to go attempt to score, and then the late delivery for the easy two.
Vojtso comes in. You know, one of the benefits for Jokic playing in the EuroBasket for him, he's ready to go when the NBA starts.
I mean, that's a great thing.
That's what so many players. That's what Luis Scola said. He always loved international competition because he was in shape. Here's Vukcevic. Milutinovic. Serbia knock it back out. Guduric. getting a chance here early, and the whistle blows.
Again, very experienced playmaker. Tries to snake the side pick and roll, draws the contact from the big.
That's a good sign right there. Guduric going up to Amarant, wrapping his arms around him in a brace. Marinkovic from the corner. Nice shot, Vanya.
So Vanya sees his teammate on the baseline and gets to that deep corner, and there's your outlet. That corner drift, open three. Great basketball from Serbia.
Ventura drifts in and scores. He's been better shooting the basketball tonight than he was against Czechia.
And Coach Pesic not happy with that pick and roll coverage at all. The ball got directed into the screen, but then the defender, Vukovic, was on the wrong side. So a little miscommunication on which way they wanted to send that ball handler.
Jako, samo reci bilo šta.
Protiv Šopske odbrane, ako je deslaj, da se izbaci lopta i da se da lopta njemu da se vrati lopta. Izbacio si loptu, slušajte ovo, izbacio si loptu, izdribla i daj njemu, ostavite napad. I jedan napad nismo postavili. Jedan. Molim, ja da se izvinjavam sad.
Neemias Keita so far has only played 6 minutes, and you got to wonder, you know, don't forget these teams have a game tomorrow night. And while it's close, Gomes giving him an extra rest. And that was Vanya Marinkovic doing Vanya Marinkovic things.
But that was a beautiful camera angle to see, playing off penetration and improving the passing lane for your teammate. The corner drift, the ball came right along the baseline for the wide open rhythm three. That's great basketball. But you're right, Jeff. You know, these guys are probably looking at this and saying, like, okay, let's be competitive. Let's put forth a great effort. But there are more important games for their advancement possibilities ahead. You can't just be all in on this game right now.
Pesic seemingly business as usual for him. There's no game more important than the game that you're playing. Filip Petrušev, remember, disqualifying foul in the first quarter for Serbia, so he's gone. Here is Jovic. Oh. Val almost, well, it was a bit shaky. Brito back in the game, who was at the center of that. He took the shot to the midsection by Petrušev. Back in the game. Here he is. Brito kind of steps back and hits a three.
Jeff, he has been locked in. He's played really well here tonight.
It's only a 4-point game.
The only player in double digits with 10.
Good hands up. Amarant, and Brito goes in for the dunk. We got a 2-point game as Svetozar Pesic is going to be spitting nails over on the sideline. That was just good hands by Amarant to force the turnover. And Brito hustles down. And full marks to Portugal for giving it to Serbia.
Jedanput dodigramo jednu akciju do kraja. Nemojte izmišljamo nove napade. Side line out i ne igramo nova nikad. Samo, jezik urazni. Ej, ajde da ne komplikujemo. Zagradi svoju poziciju.
Mike, this is a great shot by Brito. Great start to the game by Puerto Rico. And, you know, this just kind of also shows you that tournament play is difficult. It's difficult for Serbia. They come out, they get the big win on opening night. They get a couple of days off. Everybody's saying you're going to kill Portugal. You got other games ahead. You got a game tomorrow. But you got to play the game.
100%. And every team enters in a different circumstance. As you see, take a look here. Brito has really stepped his game up. But for Serbia, obviously one of the favorites of this group, if not of the tournament.
Oh, they're the favorites in the tournament.
Well, for sure.
No doubt.
And here you are. They, as favorites, face that consistency issue and that readiness issue.
Milutinov missing, and Portugal with the rebound.
Now, how do they respond to this time where the game doesn't come easy for them? This is where you have to lock in on your defense.
Nice give and go, gets it up. Oh, had the shot, just missed it badly. Jovic drives in. Elval was there.
Jovic made it look easy again. Another strong finish, uses his body, gets the contact, creates a separation for the shot. Great work.
Amarant from deep. Got it!
Again, Jeff, it's night and day with the Serbian ball pressure. This Serbian team is known for their ball pressure and, you know, speeding people up and making things difficult. The ball pressure is reduced at this point. Let's see at what point they turn it up.
Now, for the first time tonight, we're starting to hear Portugal chants. Another turnover, potentially. Voitso hustles to the basketball, and it's going to be Portugal basketball.
But again,
Nikola Jovic needs to calm down. He might be right, but still.
But Jeff, this is the second time a Serbia player has driven to the right and thrown a wild pass. You know, you have players in rebounding position. You're better off just attempting a shot. But the spacing has been off on the last few possessions. And the decision-making. 7 turnovers now.
Mike, Portugal can take the lead.
I mean, they're competing.
Diogo Gamero checking into the game. Ventura goes out.
What's interesting, also, they're competing.
Keita staying out of the game.
On the sideline, and this is their main player.
But why would you bring him in if you're playing this well?
Let the guys roll. Yep, Brito has been really he's been the engine.
Havel left open, and Gamero, who's checked in, is beaten to the ball by Mitsic, who's checked in.
Look at the substitution for Serbia. Mitsic and Bogdanovic, 2 high-level guards. You know, again, this is outstanding for their team. Let's see if these guys can.
Well, Mitsic was European Player of the Year, wasn't he?
Yes.
Just a few years ago. Bogdanovic from deep, that's good. And all these Serbia fans that have come here to kind of celebrate Serbian basketball tonight finally get a chance to cheer. There's been a lot to cheer for the Blues so far. Amarant. Long 2 if it goes, but the rebound batted out, and an alert Gamero gets it up, but misses badly because he had to get it up since the ball had not hit the rim. There he is, Namias back in the game.
And Trevon Williams here, look at the shot. Just catch the ball, rhythm 3 from range.
Yeah, Trayvon Williams is eager to get back on the floor. Gomes has kept him out. Oh, look at Williams. He is outstanding defensively. I mean, truly. Look at that, Brito. Williams, how many times did he come up with steals and force turnovers against Czechia? And we've seen him a couple times tonight already.
His hands are impressive. And again, this is an accomplished NBA player that he just picked at half court.
Bogdanovic this time is not going to be stopped.
With the classic Euro step to get to the rim.
Keita decides to take it in. Goes up, tough shot.
Good defense from Milutinov there. He's a big body to try to score over.
He really is. Micic again. Williams knocks it away. Over the shoulder pass. Gamero wide open from the wing. That's short. And Serbia come up with the basketball. Jovic. Blocking foul on Williams. Look at that. That's how good his hands are. And that's not the first time he's done it. He had the Czech players shaking their heads at the end of yesterday's game. They couldn't believe it, how good he was.
Lots of experience, lots of athleticism.
So timeout on the court.
Próximas duas jogadas, dois baixos, para tentarmos isolar o Nemias lá dentro. Dois baixos e a seguir 12 para o Diogo. Agora, Nemias, hand-offs, tens que o pressionar. And you go behind. We cannot allow layups. No, bandejas não, pá. Okay? Take care with the hand-offs. And I keep saying, attack the attack. Go tough on them. No soft defense. A defesa não pode ser macia. No ataque tem de jogar organizado. Dois baixos agora, os médios. Ok? E a seguir jogamos 12. Lançamento. Os 5 para trás e fechar a defesa. 5 guys back and close the defense. Vamos.
Well, Mike, Serbia come back out. You know, talking about Trevion Williams, yeah, he had 5 steals against Czechia, and tonight he's already got, what, 2?
5.
Oh, my goodness. He's got 5 tonight, so he's already equaled his 5 from the first day.
That's super impressive that you can impact the game defensively like that, forcing turnovers for your team.
It's all about possessions, isn't it? Can't score if you don't have the ball.
And again, he's doing it against high caliber opponents right now.
Jokic back in the game. Lead goes to 6 for Serbia, however. Gamero tries to get away from Micic. Williams quickly to Keita. Goes up, nice play, Portugal.
And we saw this against Czechia, the pick and roll. Keita dives to the rim and they reverse the ball. They throw it back and look for that high-low to get it in low post position. Very, very good offense from Coach Gomez and team. Keita finishing the play for 2.
Here's Jokic, and now by Gamero.
Again, you see the throwback, high-low, really good teamwork, but an effective way to feed the post after the screen and roll. Great job sealing for position. And then on this end, Jokic, great job sealing for position to draw the foul.
takes both. You think they like him in Serbia?
I think they think they spell his name MVP.
Keita had a good shot, and they forced Bogdanovic to pick it up. Keita comes over the back. I think he was willing to give away a foul. The only problem is that puts them on the line.
Serbia is 10 for 10 entering these free throws, while Portugal is 2 for 2. Again, Jeff, everything from Jokic tonight is a straight swish.
Yeah. He heard you. You put pressure on him, and he still did it. That's pretty impressive.
He delivered.
Serbia now with an 8-point advantage. Williams gets up the shot.
Kind of got caught in between there.
Nice attempt by Jovic, goes out of bounds though.
They had the empty corner for the Jovic roll, and he tried to pass from the opposite angle, just out of bounds.
Oh, nice lob. Oh, just off a little bit. Bogdanovic, good defense by Gamero.
You know, Jokic, that outlet pass is something special. Talk about triggering a fast break from your defensive rebound. Fantastic.
Trayvon Williams has all the defense, and Brito has 14 points to lead Portugal in scoring, but right now they're down by 8. Serbia looking to step it up a notch, and they turn it over. Good job, Brito. Trayvon Williams, or rather, Voito gets it down low to Keita. Voito gets it up and just grazes the net. Oh, it's an over and back.
Just a little bit unconcentrated here. When Jovic drives, usually you see the Serbian players relocating like we saw earlier in the game when Marinkovic went to the corner for the baseline drift. As Jovic got to the paint, everyone stood. There was no outlet for him, and he threw the ball into the backboard.
Gamero, another 3 attempt. Doesn't go for him, but good job. They stay with it. And I think there might have been a foul. Slap. Somebody got slapped. Ooh.
It looked like it just went off of Voito out of bounds.
Final 40 seconds of the first half. Shot clock about to expire. They got to get the shot up. Do they know it? Here's Brito. Puts up a prayer.
Good ball pressure in the backcourt to stop the break. Allow the defense to set.
Five-second differential. Game clock and shot clock. Micic from deep. Another chance for Serbia. They'll close it out. And the rim protection was there, but nobody boxed out Jokic. And that is the end of the first half. Well, a little bit of a struggle for Serbia with Portugal coming out and playing hard, playing well. Serbia lead it though, 43-33 at halftime.
Game going as expected. You see 5 for 17 from 3 for Portugal, only 8 three-point attempts. Perfect free throw shooting from both teams. 22 rebounds for Serbia to 13. Again, the 12 assists for Serbia, a little uncharacteristic. But at the same time, the biggest number is 22 points in the paint for Serbia compared to 12 for Portugal. Brito, he's been great for Portugal. But in general, let's say Serbia is coasting to their 10-point lead. They did overcome the ejection of Petrusev. So they're right where they want to be and trying to take care of that business.
Anish Keita, 4 points. Hasn't played as much as we thought he might. He's played 11 minutes.
Yeah, Jovic has done a great job getting into the paint, creating for his teammates. That's been a real positive for Serbia today offensively. Again, here's the baseline drift. We'll see right along the baseline. Marinkovic gets to the corner for the 3. Great pass from Guduric.
Ventura hitting some shots. He's got 5 points. And Brito's leading him in scoring with 14. Brito again.
Excellent footwork there from Bogdanovic. Here's the throwback high-low. Easy 2. And then to finish the half, Jokic cleans it up.
So we are at halftime. It's 43-33. Serbia on top of Portugal at halftime.
Let's get this party started. Oh my goodness sakes, that's a throwdown.
Goes in for the dunk.
Good night. Too big, too strong, and just too good.
Bogdanovic, who goes in and scores. Ah!
This is what it's all about.
It's all one big basketball family, folks.
Winning time. Both teams over the limit.
You have got to be kidding me!
Final seconds. Kaczynski penetrates. And Jimmy Poland, the lead yet again. What a move. Started with a ghost screen. Had to get it. And then he took the penetration down the left. Tough finish. Latvia throws a lob. And again, big man connects with it. Huge play by Roman Sorkin. bump. Manasseh goes in, throws it down with two hands.
That's more like him.
Big man with a big play. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Goes behind the back and still throws it down. I think we were expecting a lob. But Francisco knew that was going to be tough over Kevin Tumba.
Stolen away here now. Mikael didn't have the energy to keep on going. Diga to the left. Wow! Puts in Nurkic in the washing machine. Here is Atic. Baseline. Correct! Welcome to FIBA EuroBasket. This is Bosnia basketball.
Doncic. That's contact. Luka Magic counted, and he's going to the free throw line.
Inside. It's a corpo. Hello, Hellas.
You've seen the length and athleticism, how he was able to wrap all the way around the rim, finish with a dunk. Incredible.
Vigas. Willis. Oh! Welcome to Cyprus. Willis there exploded to the rim, the left-hand punch.
What you talking about, Willis?
Are you kidding me? Ale Risache. What a throwdown. That is unbelievable.
These guys will be legends in their own country, but also in the international basketball world forever.
The man, the myth, the legend, Nikola Jokic, leading Serbia in scoring tonight. He's also making a few passes, as he is wont to do. Player of his ilk.
He makes the game easy for everyone. You know, just put the ball in his hands, run some split action, get some cutting going, and he'll make some beautiful plays, get guys easy shots.
Here he was with the last bucket, following up. He'll be a first ballot Hall of Famer, won't he?
100%.
10 points. Doing all of his damage down low.
And again, clear the circle. Look at two of those from inside the charge circle there.
And Brito came out firing today. He was certainly ready to go.
Well, Jeff, if you're Portugal and you're down 43-33 at halftime to Serbia, you love that first half.
Yeah.
You know? And of course, Serbia potentially pacing themselves, doing just what they need to do, you know, not spending too much energy here, rotating different players, understanding that they've got a long stay here in Riga.
And they've got a game tomorrow.
Yes. So, but again, let's give Portugal credit. Their first time back on the big stage in many years. Great first impression, and now they play a team like Serbia and it's a 10-point game, and they're really competing. Great for Portugal basketball.
Brito, fantastic. 14 points, 5 of 8 from the floor, involved in the unsavory incident in the first quarter, which taking the gut punch from Filip Petrusev.
And Jeff, I want to say fans can't really see this. You can see it on the screen, but this Portugal team is out here with layups at pace. Serbia's still in the locker room, right? So as a coach, you say to your guys, hey, the first 5 minutes, let's start the second half strong. You want your team to be out here getting loose, getting shots up, getting themselves ready to go, reactivating themselves after the pause. You know, Serbia taking their time. Now they start a couple players walking onto the court. Again, this Portugal team is really ready to play today, and that's a testament to these guys.
Well, they will play Turkey tomorrow night, Portugal. So that'll be another big test for them. You know, the teams that you would have thought would be the top 3 teams coming in would be Serbia, maybe Latvia, then Turkey. And maybe Turkey now have kind of demonstrated that, you know, they're going to challenge Serbia for supremacy. So that'll be a real test for Portugal tomorrow.
And Turkey's playing really good basketball. And again, today, it didn't come easy for them, but they found a way to get it going.
What was your main takeaway from the press conference with Turkey, with with Ataman?
Oh, I think he's enjoying his team. I think he's got tremendous confidence and belief in his team.
You know what my main takeaway was?
What was it?
He's going to put his son closer to the bench so he can let him know the next time
Jeff,
his star player is just 1 assist short of a triple-double.
But I love that because, you know, I grew up watching my dad's teams sitting on the end of the bench eating popcorn, being the ball boy, and there's something great about that father-son relationship, being around the game, and I have so many wonderful memories. So when I see Coach Ataman have his son with him involved, I just smile. I think that's fantastic, and it's just a great story.
Yep, you got 2 sons yourself. I'm sure they're going to be. You're going to be traveling with them in the future. Are they going to be sitting here, or are they going to be down the bench?
We'll see. We'll see. But you know, recently in our season in Winnipeg, they came up for a visit and had a wonderful time. Everyone was so nice to them. It's great when the players are nice to your family.
It is, and I'm sure that these Serbia or Portugal players will be nice to your sons.
Well, the best national teams have that family feel to them, right? Like it's a commitment for everyone to be involved. You know, they have their regular club teams. They have other things they're doing. To be a part of a national team for a month or, you know, an event, it's a commitment. So you want to make it feel like, hey, it's worth it, the family connection. And this is something that we always did with Poland, and it made guys really want to be a part of it. And what you don't remember how many points you scored against Portugal or what the result was against Serbia. You remember the people you did it with, and this is one of the wonderful connections that come about because of national team basketball.
Well, a lot of sons like their fathers going to play for their national teams. We saw it earlier today with Jan Zidek, the 3rd generation Zidek, playing for Czechia after his grandfather Yuri, who's in the FIBA Hall of Fame, the Czech League's all-time leading scorer, and then his dad George, or Jiri.
Last night in Poland, the big win. Andrzej Pluta played really well as a young point guard. His dad was a fantastic player for the national team. So this next generation story is wonderful in many, many countries.
Your son also following your tradition of getting the pie in the face.
Oh, he loves that
birthday.
stuff. Yes, he loves that stuff. You know, that's just another way to make it fun for everyone and bring that family feeling together.
Yeah, I'm sure your wife really enjoys having that cream go all over the floor.
But I'm glad you have carried on the Taylor family tradition.
I have. Here's Jokic. You can see he's talking to Gediminas, an NBA referee that he knows about who's being held, whatever. No love lost between the players and the refs, are there?
It's always a constant back and forth, a constant give and take, constant banter. But G is one of those guys you can always talk to.
G being Gediminas.
Yeah, so he was a referee in the G League when I was coaching in Maine, and I've got a really good connection from him for those times. He's really, really good at what he does.
Second half action is underway between Serbia and Portugal, and Brito with the rebound after Serbia missed with their first attempt. Queiroz saves it in bounds to Williams, who turns calmly and scores. That's called turning a bad situation into a good one, or making a silk purse out of a sow's ear. Have you ever used that phrase?
I have not.
Feel free to use it whenever. Here's Guduric missing. And Jokic with the rebound and putback. Lisboa leans in, unlucky, rattled out. He was the guy that really caught fire against Czech Republic that did them in with the three-pointers. Lisboa.
Yeah, that was timely shooting in that second half.
Williams almost stole that ball from Jokic.
Jeff, I think you recognizing Trevon Williams, his hands are something special. You talk about defensively handwork, you know, pressuring passing lanes, getting hands on balls, contesting shots, getting a stick hand up. He's been very, very impressive.
Nice passing. Nice finish.
That's the old tic-tac-toe.
Gediminas calls foul.
I can understand Jokic there because Kita did a straight sprint. He stopped and tried to seal for position.
Brito. Three for Guduric. And Jokic with his foul. Brito had the great start to the game. Oh, Lauri Markkanen, 43 points tonight against Great Britain. No surprise there. Here is Avramovic driving in. Vukcevic over to Jokic for three. Got it. There you go. Brito, and a T has been called on Brito, I think.
He's played so hard today, played so well.
does the right thing by walking away. So timeout's going to be taken here. 2.5 minutes into the second half as Serbia starting to show signs of taking over. Yeah, it looks like he probably got hit by Vukcevic. So a little bit frustrated.
Wojciech made that look easy.
I like the form.
It's outstanding form.
Para isso temos que ter a bola no base. Do down and feast. E a bola a mexer. Nós não montamos o ataque, só jogamos transição. Não há nada. Diz.
Eles têm 3 faltas, é preciso meter a pressão na ponta dos anos.
Ora, eu já falei com eles. Eu já falei com ele. Eles são a Sérvia, nós somos Portugal. Vamos chegar mais. Vai, bora.
Strongest support is for you. Gives you the chance to win.
What do you think about that?
What I want to see from Portugal, these guys have come out and really competed well. You know, obviously they've got pride and they're really doing their best, but, you know, compete in the right way here. Let's finish this game, you know, with competition. You know, again, we talk about emotional discipline. Don't let your frustration get the best out of you. Channel those emotions into the game in a positive way.
So back to live action. Avramovic, Jovic, Jokic, Vukcevic, and Guduric in the game for Serbia. And Jovic just backs up and scores.
You can see Brito giving him shot, you know, hitting him, and the contact. But he was just poised. He walked him right to the rim and easy two. Great low post play from Jovic.
And we're not going to give him free throws for that.
Great skip pass as they were switching on the screen, the screener. But here, take a look. Hit. Contact. Walked him right under the rim. Easy two.
And if the help comes, he's going to pass it.
Yes. We talk about great handwork. That was Jokic right there. Again, for big men in pick and roll coverage, they've got to contest, and they've also got to get a hand in the passing lane, and Jokic did it perfectly there, deflecting the ball out of bounds.
Brito, you can count it.
Brito has come to play. 17 points, 5 boards so far. Great effort. So Kita got physical there, right in the body of Jokic the whole time. You can see him just hugging up on him. Again, holding, gets caught up, foul called. You know, this is obviously one of the, how do you guard a great player? You've got to be physical with him. You've got to make it hard, make him work over every inch of the floor. And we've seen that last game with the defensive game plan from Estonia, and here with Jokic being physical with these great players.
Avramovic missing. Guduric rebounds it. Oh, that almost went in. Brito gets blocked by Vukcevic. Abramovich almost had it blocked. Now Brito going the other way. 2-on-3 break. Abramovich almost getting a steal. Queiroz. Back out to Trevant Williams. Look how quickly he gets up the floor, and that'll be, what's the call there?
Charge.
Great acceleration.
Yeah, Jovic pushed the ball well, but you can see he looked to the corner just for that split second. And again, Williams has showed so many quality defensive possessions here. Drawing the charge, giving up his body. Great block at that end.
Yeah, Vukcevic getting it done. Trevon Williams still with those 5 steals, so hasn't been able to add to that tally. Boitso, that's off. But it falls to Queiroz.
Again, you can see the effort from Portugal. Still in a 13-point game here.
Vukcevic down low. Jokic catches, turns, scores.
So much skill at extension, able to tip the ball to himself, control it, and then the wide body, wide base pivot, and skill at extension to finish.
He's got 19 points and 9 rebounds. Elvel. Vukcevic in the lane. Ventura for 3. Good job, Queiroz, keeping that alive. Boitso doesn't risk it, hands it off. Helval blocked. Wow. And Queiroz missing. Brito keeping it alive, and the foul called. Helval, look at that. He's got the double-double now. 19 and 10. Is this a foul here? Nope, that's a good call. Good no call. All ball. Queiroz is asking who's shooting free throws.
Watching Jokic and Jovic discuss their next offensive possession here. Very interesting. Coming up with their plan of attack to get an easy bucket against the Portugal defense.
Let's listen.
The push in the back, is that the foul you call?
Yeah.
Okay, Zero's our shooter. 0.
So it's Brito who's shooting. Svetlana Pesic had a birthday yesterday. Wonder what he did. Think he got a pie in the face?
I don't think that's the Serbian tradition.
I certainly would not put one in his face. I'll leave that to his friends.
He wanted to put something in your face in the press conference.
No, he was polite, I thought. I thought he was really nice and kind.
Wondered why there was a delay after the game, but I think he, like the players like to flop, he exaggerated on the time a little bit.
Yeah. I think delay has quote marks around it. It was a half hour. On time. And Brito with the bucket. 55-42. I was quite pleased that that moment went viral. There is the Guduric miss. And a chance for Brito. Oh. Well, they knocked down a 3 here, and we got a 10-point game.
Still a lot of time left.
We were watching Cyprus last night come back against Bosnia and Herzegovina. And you were telling me, well, I'm not going to say what you told me, but let's just put it this way. They were well out of it, Cyprus.
Yes.
And I went upstairs to eat, and they had it on TV, and they came back. I was like, it's an 8-point game. And then you came up there, and all of a sudden it opened up again. So,
do you think that had something to do with it?
Maybe.
It's a nice setup, though, up there, Jeff. You know, beautiful big screen TV, EuroBasket games, great food, first class. Like, the stay here in Riga is just, it's so much fun. It's really well done. You know, everyone here loves basketball, and the competition is something special. You know,
there's also the monkey cosmonaut.
I can't wait to see the statue. That's
What's
on my
called?
to-do list.
Can't remember.
Monkey cosmonaut statue. We had a team picture. We stopped the bus to take a team picture when I was coaching Poland here on a friendly game.
Well, chance for Portugal to run here. Voitso, 2-on-1 break. Brito throws the lob to Voitso, and I think Brito probably wishes he had it back. And here is the punisher, Jovic. Oh, and that's a technical foul on Jovic. I'm not sure why he lost his cool with Queiroz.
He's mad because of the contact, but you're creating the contact. You're taking the hit to finish. So, again, but notice the difference in the teams. Portugal has the 2-on-1. They don't convert. Keep the simple, strong play. You got a 2-on-1 and finish it down here. Here it is. Drop it off. Boom. Took the contact and finished.
There's nothing wrong with that contact.
That's what it was. He went at Queiroz.
Queiroz, yeah. Yeah, but why? Okay, whatever.
You know, look, give Portugal credit. They're not backing down. They're competing, and they're making Serbia work. So maybe it's just like the unwillingness to really be ready.
Got to make a free throw.
Well, look, they lost the 2-on-1 advantage with a turnover. Missed the free throw here.
Jovic happy that he's on TV. He's looking at the Jumbotron.
Hi, Mom. Remember they used to say hi, Mom, all the time?
He looks kind of like angry smiling. I'm not sure that. 2:27 to go in this third quarter. Game livening up a little bit from an emotional standpoint. Exactly what we needed. Ooh. Entry pass, Voitso. Passes it back out. Ventura for 3. Got it! Something about shooting threes versus technical free throws he likes better. And it's back to a 12-point deficit. Good hands by Queiroz. For the first time tonight, we're going to see Candido Sa check into the game for Queiroz, who's played really hard. He's done what? He's got 5 rebounds, 2 assists to go with his bucket. He's the captain, and almost. And they get it up just in time. Onion Dobric. It's Vukcevic with the rebound. He misses again. Now a chance to run. Voitso on the break. Takes it all the way. Portugal cut it back to a 10-point deficit. And Mike, I mean, you have to give Portugal credit. And they've actually gotten Serbia a little bit mad.
And this is a credit to them, but the nice adjustment, the last 2-on-1 with unsecure passing, unsure passing. Just take it right to the rim and finish. Great play from Voitso there.
Tremendous. So timeout, and Voitso, happiness.
Znači, ti si na mošenu ovdje. Ti si ovdje. A ovdje je trojka. Ovdje ulaziš sa njim. Ali pravi blok. Ova istračava. Daje Jokiću. I onda ti sa njim igraš. Pick and roll. Odavde.
Well, Jokic has not eased up tonight. He's playing hard, and, you know, it feels like Serbia can go to a different gear. Maybe that's the best way to put it. And Portugal are being very annoying for them. They're like the fly that won't go away.
The agitators, for sure. But it's a testament to Portugal. They're gaining confidence. They're gaining belief in themselves. I mean, it's everything you could ask for in their second game here on the EuroBasket stage.
In many respects, they've played better when Keita has not been on the court tonight. Have you noticed that?
They have not featured Keita as much as they did against the Czech team, for sure.
Jovic and to Jokic, and when in doubt, or when you want a bucket, go to big Jokic, who's having a sensational game. 21 points, 10 rebounds. Assist number 4 for Jovic. And how about this from Big Man, number 14.
And again, look, no coverage, right down the middle of the lane. Beautiful pocket pass. Again, defensive breakdown for Serbia. Not something we're used to seeing.
Turn around. And Jokic going to the line. Well, Milutinov is going to come in for Jokic, I think, if he makes both of these free throws.
The body control is impressive. Look, here's the pocket pass. Again, big men, no dribble, right to the rim and finish.
Here's Jokic. He's got 21 points. Make it 22.
You know, when you look at these third quarter stats, Jeff, both teams are very even. It's 17-16 now. But in this third quarter, Portugal's been right there.
So Milutinov comes in. Onja Dobric is in. And we're going to see Nuno Sa come into the game. Good minutes from Voitso. They're part of Serbia's plan, getting Micic back into tip-top shape. He's getting some minutes tonight. Here's Ventura. Sa has it. Candido Sa. Nice give and go. Candido Sa. Serbia potentially with the last shot. Jovic almost lost it. Dobric gets it, puts it up and in. Right at the end of the quarter. Ognin Dobric. taking the lead back to 15 points for Serbia as they continue to play what's kind of been a slightly awkward game against a very competitive and ready Portugal team.
Sometimes it can be a hard game to play as a favorite, but they've positioned themselves well.
64-49, Serbia on top of Portugal, 10 minutes remaining.
Again, Serbia 5 for 16 from 3, 15 for 15 from the line, very good focus.
Well, Vukcevic has gotten a lot of minutes tonight. Jokic has continued to play like Jokic.
So, Jeff, Serbia with 19 assists at the end of the third quarter. I don't know if you saw that Lithuania set the record for 35 assists today. That's teamwork.
That is teamwork.
That's ball movement.
That is ball movement against Montenegro.
Yes. They've gotten off to a really good start.
Montenegro missing Kendrick Perry.
I mean, he was fun to watch, right?
Well, we've seen it with Unicaja Malaga, how good he's been, and with Montenegro in the past. Well, let me tell you, folks, scan in the QR code to get courtside 1891 in your smartphone. And you can watch live streams, video highlights, and keep up with international basketball. Trevon Williams back in the game. Here is Ventura missing it from deep. You know, we haven't seen Lisboa too much from the perimeter tonight for Portugal like he did against Czechia. Nicic missing it from deep.
You know, maybe that has something to do with the know your personnel scouting report from Serbia. Always very well prepared.
Nuno Sa missing it from deep, and bizarrely the ball goes right back to him.
That was a...
went off somebody's head.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Heady ball player. He got his head in the game.
Good job knocking it away.
We're hoping for the replay for all the football fans here in Europe. So again, second game in a row, Micic struggling to find his rhythm.
Coach took him out. Micic doesn't look happy. Milutinov has it deep against Candido Sa. And Milutinov draws the foul.
Again, they don't like the late whistle, but that's the official letting seeing if the ball's going to go in. Take a look here.
Yeah,
he's hitting the head, hitting the body.
Yep.
If the ball goes in, they're going to let play continue. That's normal. But then when the ball rims out, hey, obviously you got him with a body. It's, again, good officiating. Let's call it a patient whistle.
I like it. And really, if you think about it, a patient whistle is a virtuous whistle, just like patience is a virtue.
Look, the referees are trying to manage the game, right? And even maybe coaches should learn more patience when they deal with officials, right? Players, coaches.
Are you speaking for yourself there?
Well, for sure. At times, we all lose our focus and
get upset.
Yes. it's an emotional game, but
or it can be.
Patience is a virtue.
Trevon Williams gets away from Dobric. Unbelievable. That was fantastic. He grabbed his teammate, swung himself back around so he could get away from Dobric.
I mean, great movement without the ball. Obviously, his defense is a strength, but that was a great offensive possession.
Oh, nice move. Dobric. Guduric has looked good tonight. Here he is.
Guduric.
What do you think? What's going on in Mitsic's mind right now?
He's a high-level player, and he's used to playing, and he wants to play, but he's not at his best right now, so that's a little bit of a conflict situation they're going to have to deal with. But they've got time. And again, in the first 2 games here, he struggled to find his rhythm, but this is serious business for Serbia. Right? Like they're trying to set the tone and control their play to stay focused and keep getting better. So managing those two is not easy.
I think this Portugal team definitely is going to be good enough to advance to the next round. We'll see. And look at that. Oh, Sa had an easy putback and missed. Ventura pulls up on the break. He's money, isn't he? In the bank. Without the bank.
Money.
He's money in the bank, but he doesn't go to the bank.
I mean, you're on fire right now, Jeff. You're on fire.
No.
Just like Ventura.
Ventura's on fire.
Just like Ventura.
Jovic. Guduric. And the Portuguese fans are kind of hoping quietly that their team is going to come back and win this game.
Look, there's plenty of time. They're going to have to continue to make some things happen. But again, one of the things that the Serbian team does so well is they control the game. They control the tempo and the pace of the game. They did it so well last game, their first game out here against Latvia. This one, not so much, but that's the challenge. Nobody can be their best all the time.
You talked about emotional control. Here's Lisboa back in the game. Interesting to see as Jovic checks back in. He can maintain that emotional control. Because he had that technical. Here's Lisboa. Candido Sá from the right corner.
Get an open look there. A little bit long. Look at the floor general, Avramovic back on the court.
And Nemish. Keita's going to come back in. As is Brito. Dobric, he's an expert at that play.
So again, if you've watched Guduric the last 2 possessions, outstanding individual footwork, one-on-one and pivoting. And then as Williams tried to pressure him and get into his body, he got really wide and low and used that pressure against him to get to the basket and draw the foul. Really good individual play there.
Diego Ventura checks out. He's got 11 points. He's been really good tonight. Here's Avramovic. Gets it back into Milutinov. And Portugal can get this deficit down to single digits. Goodness me. Keita. Well rested. Lisboa. Ooh, I would have thought he would have been ready to jack it up. Shot clock is about to expire. Lisboa steps back, hits it up, misses everything. We didn't see that yesterday.
It's tough. That one was a little extended range. They late clock tried to run a ghost screen and loosen up the defense. He got a step back. We've seen him hit regular three-point range. We haven't seen him hit from extended. So here comes Serbia with a chance to build on their lead.
Vramovic hands it off. Milutinov gets blocked by Keita. Get it out of here.
Again, really good defense there. Dobric using a foul to set their defense. But a beautiful pass on this end.
Watch this, watch this. No!
Again, Keita, impressive shot blocking.
SWAT! One more time. I don't like it. Get it out of here.
He's a game changer at the rim. The presence in these last two games is really impressive.
Neemias Keita right now saying, if I'd played more minutes tonight, there would have been a lot more of that.
Spain pick and roll for Portugal.
Williams doesn't feel like that's his strength. No. Here is good hustle back by Portugal. And now the foul in the backcourt by Milutinov.
Well, they can challenge. Yeah, they're going to challenge because they think this is unsportsmanlike. It might be more out of hope than expectation. And that assistant coach just needs to calm down a little.
He was fired up. So the question looks like, will it be a coach's challenge or official's challenge? And it turns out to be Coach Gomez's challenge, which is worthwhile at this time of the game.
Yeah, you don't want to end the game with it in your pocket, and especially if you have a chance. Imagine you get this, that's 2 points, and then possession.
Yeah, so, you know, we saw earlier in the game players talking to the coach.
Initial report is a defensive foul. Let's see if we have anything else to add with potential upgrade or no. The initial call is a foul on 33. Give us a front side look. To me, 33 is making a play on the ball. What do you see?
Yeah, it's in front, he's making a play to the ball.
Yes.
Normal basketball.
This is a normal basketball play. After the coach's challenge, the play will remain as called on the floor. Normal foul, normal defensive foul on number 33. Ball in down in the backcourt. 24 seconds on the shot clock.
Well, Mike, I don't think it was a bad attempt.
No, I like the attempt. The officials got it correct here. I agree. The foul was a normal play on the ball in front, and what the Portugal guys were talking about was as he went by him, then there was a little pull. But when you call the first contact, it's a normal foul play on the ball.
Yes, well said.
You know, for Coach Gomez, why not? Try it, you know? And again, you've got nothing to lose, but this is the right time of the game to challenge.
Yeah, I mean, you're almost not going to have any time. And had you got that, you potential 5 points. Oh, nice handles from Lisboa.
Spain pick and roll again. They never got to it.
Brito to Lisboa. Nice bounce pass into Keita. And he's fouled. The foul is called. Watch this.
So, again, you talk about verticality. He goes up straight, but you can see him lean his left arm forward, and it impacts Keita's ability to shoot the ball.
Yeah.
Those are some of the most challenging plays to officiate, though. These are, you know, elite athletes play high above the rim. That is a real skill to be able to get those calls consistently right.
Neemias Keita. 6 points. And it's a single-digit deficit. 4:25 to go. Might they be thinking at some point to bring Jokic back in to seal it?
Jokic, I'm sure, would like to see his teammates finish this one out.
Abramovich steps back. Got it.
Avramovic has so much heart.
Williams for three. Quiets the crowd.
Trevant Williams has played such a great game at both ends. He's been real impressive tonight.
Oh, look at that. Great hustle by Portugal, almost forcing a turnover. Jovic gets it back, puts it up and in. Great control by Jovic. Well, great ability to get regain control. Ooh. Candido. How about this? That was a better attempt for Lisboa. And they battle for the rebound. Milutinov comes up with it. And with 3:10 remaining, Serbia back up by 11. Perhaps content to take a little time off the clock. Nope, they're just going to put it up. And that allows Portugal to come back. And it's going to be Sa goes up, and he's fouled by Jovic. So it stops the clock with 2:52 to go. Sa takes his time and makes the first. It's back to a 10-point game. Now, Mike, what can this Portugal team do that might complete the comeback?
Well, obviously, they've got to come up with a way to get some stops here.
And Serbia in the lane too soon. They have had a couple of surprise, like, steal. I mean, don't forget they got Williams out there who's got quick hands.
I think you just let your guards try to pressure the basketball. It's possible to trap a pick and roll. But all five guys are going to really rebound right now.
Hey, 9 points to difference. Queiroz comes back into the game. Good job, Candido. Sa. He goes out. That's his first 2 points.
You know, if you can try to pressure some of these guards and speed them up.
Oh, look at that. Brito almost.
Again, the lack of sealing your defender, pop into space, it's the fundamental details that the Serbian team is kind of taking a step back on today that you know they'll be sharp on at some point here as the tournament goes on.
Marinkovic back in the game for Serbia. Here he is getting it up from deep, and he's fouled shooting the three by Brito.
Again, just not a smart play from Brito. 2:35, you're down 9, you force a contested three.
And ladies and gentlemen, there is 2,942 fans in the
Well, you're tall. You want to get a hand in the face, but not literally.
Yeah, that's you know, it's too much.
More like get a hand up.
Yeah,
in front of the face.
You want to contest, you know, like that's not an easy three right there. Got the hand up. Again, talk about protecting the shooter. The head is a really easy one to see.
Well, Gomes. It's going to be interesting to hear his comments after this game, whether he wins or loses.
I think they've done an excellent job, Jeff. I think Portugal has come out here and competed, made it very difficult for Serbia.
Well, they haven't missed a free throw, Serbia, just so you know.
But again, that's a sign of focus. That's taking care of your business, controlling what you can control, you know, helping yourself win. 20 for 20, that's pretty impressive.
Well, the clock is the enemy right now. They get it to Keita, out to Brito for three. Got it! They're not going away.
Jeff, that's fantastic teamwork. Tough catch from Keita and beautiful pass. Brito up to 22 points and 9 boards.
Oh, look at the hustle, and Keita comes up with the basketball. Marinkovic, not sure what he was up to there. Nice give and go. Queiroz doesn't get it cleanly, and he gets it to Keita. And then Lisboa saves it. Williams drives in and scores. It's a 7-point game, and Pezic has got to go on timeout.
What a disjointed possession, and then for Williams just to drive right down the lane to the rim. Oh.
Look at this. Well, this is the finish.
But no one challenged him.
Well, I guess they don't want to give a 3-point play potential.
Could be, but still.
This has turned into a very awkward finish for Serbia. David versus Goliath.
Jeff, could you imagine? Could you imagine?
Well,
they're in striking distance, but look, Serbia, you expect to come out of the timeout and really execute.
Well, Portugal should be applauded. No matter what happens, they're keeping it close, giving themselves a chance. I mean, give credit to Portugal. You know, you could talk about Serbia.
But look at this teamwork.
Playing well, but at the end of the day, they're making shots, they're making some plays.
Again, Keita is making plays as a distributor. This was a little bit of a disjointed, wild play, but again, they're attacking the basket, not backing down. At this point, Portugal winning the fourth quarter 18-10.
And Portugal, no matter what, this is a win for them in this game.
This is a big confidence builder.
Yeah.
So
look at this, the points tracker. No points for Jokic in the fourth quarter because
he has not been on the floor.
Exactly.
You know, so he's taking his time, talking to his teammates and coaches, staying involved in the game. But he also has belief that his teammates are going to finish it.
If Portugal were to get a stop here and go down and score, might Jokic come back in?
Oh, that's a great question.
Well, come out of timeout. Are we going to see some execution here by Serbia? They're taking time off the clock. Dobric from the right corner. That is exactly what the Serbian doctor ordered.
Yeah, and you know, you talk about responding and executing at the right time. That was brilliant from Serbia right there.
Lisboa turns it over.
He just needed 1 or 2 more dribbles to get a better passing angle. Here it is, take a look. Short roll, contested 3, that's a tough shot. He might have had an easier option on the baseline cutting Jovic on the opposite side of the floor.
Dobric's fantastic. Plays with so much fire. Williams going for the steal, trying to speed him up. Jovic from the left corner, got it.
So again, you know, we talk a lot about the game, but this is championship execution from Serbia.
Championship contender.
Yeah, you know, take a look here. Again, draws a defender, extra pass, corner 3. You've had great teamwork, great spacing, great ball movement, and corner 3s created rhythm 3s out of that last time out. So
yeah, you know that Pezic is going to be really happy.
Yeah, the most important possessions when you needed to deliver, you've done it. In a game like this, that's great confidence builder for the team to move forward. They've done it together in the winning time possessions.
$80 to 67, 55.4 seconds left. We don't listen to the coaches in the fourth quarter, so that means you have to listen to us. And Gomes is coaching this like his team still has a chance. It's a faint chance, but nevertheless a chance. And Dobric, with that three-pointer, goes to 6. He's got 2 threes. And then Jovic has a quiet 18.
He's been so good in these first 2 games.
Wow, has he ever?
I'm a big fan of his game. I really like his game. you know, again, a lot of the frontline guys are resting right now for Serbia. They've gotten their, you know, bench some really good game action today.
Brito. They got the play they wanted, the shot they wanted.
Nice play there from Coach Gomez. Good execution, just didn't drop.
And Portugal, no matter what, are going to be confident going into tomorrow's game against Turkey, who will have more rest since they had the first game today. Keita has also had a good rest tonight. He hasn't played huge minutes. Here is Milutinov. Keita, they got to go quickly. Lisboa. Brito. Keita does a good job of saving that. Nice pass down low. Williams.
Good unselfish ball movement.
And that is going to be that. Portugal had a foul to give, so it doesn't matter. Not that that's what they were doing. They were going for the steal. He is a master. A steal master, isn't he? Williams. It's a craft.
A steal master. I like that. I like that description of him.
So Serbia inbound the basketball, much to the delight of their fans. They'll hold on to it, and that is that. Svetislav Pezic shakes the hands of Mario Gomes, and Serbia celebrates their second win. It was a little awkward at times, but they win. And Portugal do nothing to dispel the belief that they are better than a lot of people anticipated as they make their return to the EuroBasket after 14 years. Serbia win it 80-69 over Portugal. Mike, you just never know. Every single game at the EuroBasket is just so different. It just, things happen that you don't anticipate. And I think maybe people didn't fully appreciate maybe the challenge that Serbia faced tonight against a Portugal team that has a lot of pride and is a lot better than people perhaps are being forced to acknowledge.
I agree with you 100%. This is all about Portugal playing well, and it's all about Serbia, you know, taking care of their business and finding a way to win and just collecting another important victory on their way. But tremendous credit and respect should go to the Portugal team, the coaches, the players. These guys did a fantastic job competing today. They came up short.
Jokic is just the true professional. I mean, he's just still the player of the game, in my opinion.
Again, look, the numbers, obviously Serbia with more higher percentage of twos, but a great 20 for 20 free throw percentage. That's a great sign of their focus. Serbia out rebounds Portugal 44-34. 15 turnovers forced. Again, a lot of great defense from Williams. You can see Jokic, 23, Brito, 22. This was a solid basketball game. Big respect for Portugal, and also respect for Serbia for taking care of business.
Yeah, big respect for these guys. Keita did not play much tonight. Nemish. And here are the fourth quarter best plays. And there were plenty.
Yep. Using the screens, burying the shots. I mean, these are the plays that are making, you know, Portugal, they're making a name for themselves. Transition, pull up three.
Good job tonight by that man, Ventura.
He was an ace.
But was he a pet detective? That's the question.
That's a great question.
Here is
shot blocking from Keita.
You know, and in those awkward moments, Serbia just came out and made threes.
Yep.
After great execution.
I mean, that's the thing you love, is the way they handle those winning time possessions.
What a great player. I mean, for me, Williams is a revelation on the EuroBasket stage. He's been
well, let's remember, Portugal has not had a passport player you know, a naturalized player for many years, and this is a veteran guy who's played high-level international, and he's been a difference maker for their team. It's not only Keita.
He thinks he's the best player on the court. He plays like it.
He plays both ends really well.
Dobric with that big shot with 1:18 remaining. And Jovic continues to excel, 18 points. Remember, Petrusev sent out early, ejected for the, I guess, the act of violence. So, Serbia up at the top at 2-0 with Turkey. Perhaps those teams headed for a showdown to determine first place. Portugal at 1-1, along with Latvia at 1-1, and Czechia and Estonia both at 0-2. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.